This show has a great combination. It has not only seminars from experts and from growers, landscapers, a whole variety of individuals. And not only that, but they also have a trade show allied with it. And it's more than just hearing about it and seeing about it, it's being able to touch, feel, and smell. The native plants are an important part of our ecosystem. They really fill that niche in there to bring the wildlife in and to support it. And if you can get it into a variety of backyards or into commercial landscapes or into larger areas, it's a great benefit.
We really like the Native Plant Show. It's a specialty show for us. It's a smaller niche group of people with all the same interests. There's not a whole lot of distraction. The knowledge base here is incredible. All the conversations we have, we learn something and are exposed to new things and potentially new opportunities.
And then when I got to the show floor, it was really great to interface with a lot of the growers out here. They're a really enthusiastic and friendly group of people. They had a lot of interest in what I was doing, and I had a lot of interest in what they were selling and what they were promoting. I just had a great time today working and meeting some great people here in the Florida native plant industry.
I find it interesting to be able to go and see all the different people that are here. You also see new products, you see new plants that have not been used before, plants that were grown 20 years ago are now being grown. You see vendors that are selling a few species in vast quantity. You see specialist nurseries that are growing the oddball things or experimenting with new things.
So talking to the actual growers themselves and talking about what they have, not only what they have available, but what's coming. And then for me, mainly to see the form of the plants, talk about that with them.
And if you want the aesthetics, it's a matter of figuring out how to use the natives, and sometimes you're using them in drifts, you're using them in masses, and you're figuring out the heights of the plants, and you learn a lot of that here.
Frankly, there are books and there are pamphlets and there are websites, and I work on some of those things, but it's the people. One of the great things about this is you can walk down the aisles and you can talk to 10 different people who've been at this for 5 years or 30 years and ask questions, and you're going to get way more information in a very short period of time than you would get surfing the internet or reading books. It's about the people.
From the seminars, we're hearing all about different types of situations to do with coastal conditions, and whether you're working in North, Central, or South Florida as well. We're hearing about maintenance issues with plant materials. We're hearing about availability. We're hearing about new types of plants, new cultivars of natives. So there's a wide variety of information.
That I'm using a lot more natives in my design, not only because if I do municipal work, a lot of the counties and cities have increased the percentage of natives that need to go into a landscape, but I'm finding that residential and private developers, they want to see natives, they want it. So I need to talk to my clients and explain to them why they're useful, how they can be used, how they're going to help wildlife, that kind of thing.
But they'd like to come and see what's new, see what's available, what the pricing structure is for different plants that we have. And then they get to also see our competition. So everybody's kind of under one roof, and it's a good show.
I mean, there's so many more plants here this year than there were last year. So, I mean, it's fun to go around and talk to people and start a network that I didn't have before. But I came back this morning after yesterday, and now I'm like, okay, I've already talked to you. Now I want to really look at your plant because I need to remember that the next time I want to use it. So I appreciate that they did all this, made this effort to bring all these plants in. That's huge to me.
So you get it all here, and a number of exhibitors, not only suppliers of different types of materials, but also the plants as well.